What do this club, Sheffield FC, have in common with La Liga supergiants, Real Madrid? I'm here at the home of football to find out. I'm here at the home of football, Sheffield FC, established in 1857. I've come down today to learn about this great club, the history, why it was formed, and future plans with an amazing new stadium going forward. So yeah, hoping to talk to a few guys and just talk about this great club. And like I said, the history. Without this club, football may not have existed. A lot of history with a football club. Obviously played the football at quite a few homes. This is the ground that they've owned, but the future plans look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to talk to a few guys and hopefully get the plans and just see what the future holds for Sheffield FC. I'm an absolute football fanatic, so yeah, can't wait to have a look around this great stadium and this great club. Like I say, links, only two clubs, Sheffield FC, Real Madrid, so we're going to learn about all that history. So yeah, come on guys, let's have a look round and just soak all this football history in. See you soon guys. So we're here at Sheffield FC. Just introduce yourself, my friend.
Hello, my name's Dylan. I work for the world's oldest football club.
And just explain your role at the club.
Bloody hell. A bit of everything, really. It started off just doing sponsorship and sort of the marketing side, but it's sort of come into the kit, match days, sponsorship, all the socials. Yeah. So a bit of everything, really.
Yeah. And how long have you been at the club?
I've been here about 2.5 years.
Yeah. You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, great. Best job in the world,
Yeah. So the reason I'm here today, obviously, plans for a new stadium, but I couldn't come down and talk about the club's history because the world's oldest football club. Do you just want to tell me a little bit about when it was founded? I'm going to test you here, aren't I?
No. If I don't know this, I should be sacked. So we were obviously founded in 1857.
Yeah.
But footballs were kicked around hundreds of years before that.
Yeah.
But what Sheffield FC did is played football was a football club with the sole purpose of just playing football. So obviously Cambridge University claim that they were before us, but they were a sports organisation. We were just a football club.
Yeah.
So the question we get asked the most is, do you know what it is?
I don't know.
Right, so the question we get asked the most is, if we were the first, who did we play?
Allen.
Well, no, because they didn't come around for 3 years.
No, it was.
I'll tell you. We've got in our copy of the rule books, there's a list of members from all around Sheffield.
Yep.
And basically they played amongst themselves for 3 years. So they used to do married men against unmarried men. Right, yeah. First letter of the alphabet, second letter, blue caps, red caps, which obviously is the start of kids. And then 3 years later, in 1860, they persuaded Hallam Cricket Club in the north of the sea, to form a football section.
Yeah.
And like I say, the rest is history, and that is the world's oldest derby, which was played for the first time on Boxing Day in 1860.
Amazing. And that was against Allen, was it?
Hallam, yeah. So it wasn't Hammond first ever,
Yeah. And was that at Allen's?
It was at Sandygate, yeah.
So obviously football in Sheffield is absolutely massive.
Oh, yeah. Two oldest football clubs, the oldest ground. Yeah. And obviously we invented, so in this rule book, there's because before that it used to be called mob football. Yeah. So basically, people it'd be played over loads of fields. From what I've read up and stuff, and they'd be basically tackling each other and diving on everyone and stuff like that. So what we like to say, we brought order to chaos.
First rule book, was it?
Yeah. So the rules. I mean, Cambridge had their own rules and London had their own rules, but our rules are what we modernly use in today's game. For instance, kick off from the middle. We invented crossbars, corner kicks, free kicks.
Amazing.
There's a clipping we've got from 1866 when we went down to London to play London at Battersea Park. That London players fell about laughing as Sheffield players butted the ball. Because before then, you could, if the ball was in the air, you'd catch it. Put it on the floor. And play again. But obviously we went no. So headers as well. So we invented it all.
Amazing, and obviously a lot of memorabilia and whatnot in here. Do you just want to talk us through?
So we haven't got our FIFA Order of Merit here for obvious reasons. But I'll talk about that quickly. We in 2004 to celebrate 100 years of FIFA. Because obviously FIFA normally deal with countries, they don't deal with clubs. But to celebrate 100 years, they gave a FIFA Order of Merit to 2 clubs, us being one, and obviously most people won't know is Real Madrid the other. So we got it for being the oldest, they got it for being the greatest. But obviously you've got the richest and biggest football club, and not the richest and biggest club, but it's the same game. So we share a FIFA Order of Merit.
And what's that mean to obviously the club? Obviously a lot of...
Well, it's a great marketing tool for one. And it's an honour, obviously, to sit up there with Real Madrid. We're only 2 clubs have got a FIFA Order of Merit. Big old Real Madrid and Sheffield FC. So, it looks incredible. It's an honour to share.
It's obviously on the wall for you to read. I'll overlay that now. And just looking around here, I could just spend hours. It's just iconic. It's just...
So we've got a few bits. So obviously, we get a lot of people say you're not the oldest club, but we are. We're recognised by FIFA and the FA. So this was given to us for our 150th anniversary, which I'll talk about later on over there, because there's a pendant over there about 150th. But we were given this by FIFA, and as you can see, the world's first football club on reaching this unique milestone in history. Sepp Blatter, who was a friend of the club, obviously it's a bit touch and go, but he was a friend of the club and believed in the brand, so he was a good supporter of that. Then we've got various old shirts. So we have a project called the Club of Pioneers.
Right.
So that's where we connect the oldest football club in every country. So obviously it's quite a big job.
I saw you posted one on Twitter the other day. What club?
Tunisia.
That's it.
Yeah. So they're not. So we've got 29 members. So that Tunisia one's not. They're not part of the.
Right.
They're not in there yet. We still post whether they're in or not. But it's obviously always due to, can you get in front of the right person? I mean, most clubs we've talked to are like, we want to be part of it. But it's really interesting because normally you find it's found by British people through mining, shipping and railways. A lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time. So there's quite a few pennants here that are from there. So we've got Queen's Park, oldest club in Scotland. Where's the Hong Kong one? Hong Kong. Oldest club in Hong Kong, obviously.
Sit down there,
Where else have we got? Genoa, there's a Genoa one on the door. So Genoa is probably one of my favourite clubs. So as you can see, it's Genoa Cricket and Football Club. So they were found by English people. Right. Obviously they've got the
and that's where the flag...
So they've got the St George flag. And obviously we were a cricket club before. Sheffield FC were a cricket before football. They just wanted to keep fit in the winter. So obviously they went over to Italy. And they play cricket, but they've still got it in their name today. So
that's brilliant.
It's amazing.
Do you ever obviously, I know you've got a lot of history playing against Inter Milan and whatnot. Do you ever play against some of these? Your
so the Pioneers, we do Pioneers Cup sometimes. So can never pronounce it right, but let's just go with Koninchklitschke.
I'll take that.
So they're the oldest club in Holland.
Right.
So they're based in Haarlem. So we do Pioneers games. We've done Pioneers tournaments. Obviously, we're little old Sheffield FC, so I mean they're tiny as well, to be fair. But to get a Genoa, for instance, when we've done it before, it's mainly either like legends or vets or fans. But we still kind of do Pioneers Cups. But obviously that then leads me on to the Sheffield FC Inter Milan. So obviously for our 150th in 2007, I have to hold that up now. We played Inter Milan, which obviously was a great night for the club.
And that was played at Bramwell Lane.
Bramwell Lane, so Bramwell Lane. So Marco Materazzi.
Yeah, I've seen the picture.
Yeah, just want to put that on there. So just a quick one for you viewers. So that's Marco Materazzi, World Cup winner.
Yeah, was that pre?
No, after World Cup, innit?
Oh, was that after?
Yeah, so World Cup winner.
Yeah.
So it's a World Cup winner against painter and decorator.
Amazing.
So it's a great night for the club. And obviously Pele introduced the teams.
Yeah.
Pele said a famous quote that night: "Without Sheffield FC, there wouldn't be me."
Yeah.
So obviously we use that loads as well.
Yeah. Which is true.
Exactly.
Club, football may not have been what it is today.
Exactly. So a great night for the club. We lost 5-2.
Yeah.
But look, it
had
was
to score 2 against Inter Milan.
Exactly. And we did. So we had. I think that night there was 24,000 at Bramwell Lane.
Amazing.
Following Saturday there was 450 here.
And what's the average crowd that you do get down? About that?
Yeah, between big game we can get 6. I mean, we've had for our birthday games we can get like 800 in. Yeah. But let's say on an average, like today I reckon we'd have probably had 400, 450.
Yeah.
But some games, Stocksbridge, we might have 550, 600 in. But, so about between 4 and 5.
Yeah. And do you feel the interest is up there? Obviously, with your history, that football fans across the globe.
Yeah. I actually always think we're probably bigger outside of the UK.
Yeah.
Well, definitely outside of England.
Yeah.
Because we've got about 6,500 members.
Right.
And they sign up. They're from 54 different countries.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
So obviously there's about 3,000 that are UK. Yeah. But then the other sort of 4 or 3.5 from worldwide. Yeah. They don't obviously support Sheffield FC. Yeah. They probably don't know where Sheffield is. But they love the world's first football club.
That's it, yeah. So
we're as neutral as you can get, really.
That's it,
what I'd like to say is that you can support Boca Juniors, support Real Madrid. I support Leicester. I'm a big Leicester fan.
Yeah, Leicester.
You're a Wednesday fan.
I am, yeah.
But
we'll keep that one quiet.
But everyone should love the world's first football club because we came from somewhere. Yeah. It happened to be us.
Yeah, so. that's the reason I've come down today. Because obviously you've got to learn about the history. Because I love football, and it's just it's absolutely amazing to.
But so the reason why we get this, so obviously people think if you're the oldest club, why are you not the oldest ground?
Right. Which is Hallam,
which is Hallam FC, up in the north of the city, it's a Sandygate. It's because when our players back in the late 1800s, when the game started going professional, they wanted to play for the love of the game. Yeah. And they were cricketers as well. Yeah. So the football was a sort of just a keep fit thing to get together, I imagine. Yeah. So they never had their own grounds. We used to play in various parks around the city, fields, and then we did play at Bramwell Lane for a bit. I think we even played at Hillsborough. Yeah. So I used to hop around. I think our most permanent ground was at Abbeydale Sports Club. I think we were there for about 60 years. Yeah. But when Richard Sims, the now chairman, got hold of it in sort of late 90s, early 2000s, he obviously wanted to build the brand of the world's first, but also the club on the pitch. And obviously you need a permanent home for that. That's it. So we secured this place where we're just outside the Sheffield border, North East Derbyshire. Which is, as you can see, it's very cold, but it's a nice little non-league ground. Yeah. But we've got aims and ambitions to obviously move back into the border. Yeah, which
we'll have a look and we'll get onto that because I've looked at the plans and they look absolutely spectacular.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible. I'll send you the fly through for it.
Yeah,
you can probably overlay it on this.
Yeah, I love that. So we'll have a little look round and get onto the ground. On this ground, how long you been at this ground?
I think 2001 we moved here. So it was Norton Wood seats before.
That's it, yeah. And obviously the coach and horses.
So the coaches, So we own this land and we own the coach and horses.
Yeah. So it's good for a little pre-match beer, isn't it?
It is, it's great. It's great. It's great. I mean, some people don't quite get it when they come in here. They're like, "Where's your bar? You have to go to the pub." Yeah, what? But you can bring your pints in and stuff. Yeah. And you can get a proper pint. Yeah, so it's great. It's good.
Yeah. Now we'll get onto the new ground. Cheers, for that, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So we've talked about the new stadium plans.
Yep.
When did it all come into motion and get secured?
Well, Richard's been at it for many of years. He's tried Olive Grove, but he's been looking at that site up there, which is just a mile up the road, for about 4 years. Yeah. Obviously, it's 18 acres of flat land in Sheffield, which obviously you don't get many of them.
No.
And it's a great location, obviously not too far from the motorway, south side of the city. Loads of chimney pots. So that's been sort of in the motion for about 2 years. We've got the funding.
Where's the funding come from? Just
privately.
So
it's not. We will get a bit from Sport England hopefully, but nothing that will. It's not. It's private funding mainly. And so basically, there'll be 5,000 capacity stadium. We're sharing with Sheffield Eagles, which I'm pretty sure you've seen.
And obviously the sports and the cricket.
So there'll be the 4G pitch for the community teams. We've got like 100 disability players. Indoor sports hall, and then there'll be a cricket pavilion, a cricket pitch. Which there's a very famous cricketer from Sheffield, who might put his name to it. We're not too sure yet. But
you tapping him up, are you?
Yeah. Well, look, it might happen. It might not happen. It's very early days, but it'd be great to have his name on there as well, because it'd be it'd be state-of-the-art facility for the whole of Sheffield to use.
And that's it, and obviously it'll elevate Sheffield FC for even more.
Exactly. You can build the brand more. We'll have more money and tourism, and also we get absolutely ribbed for not being in Sheffield. So we'd finally, even though it's a mile up the road, we'd finally be in the border. So
that's it. And back where home of football.
Well, exactly. I mean, we use the home of football down here and stuff, but when people, it's not got the same ring to it when you're in North Staffordshire. So it'd be great up there.
And what did it mean to obviously the guys to finally get it over the line? Because like you say, it's been in planning for.
It's been pre-app's gone in. The full planning's not gone in yet. So like I say, it's not over the line yet.
Right.
But it's looking promising. And they're hoping for, I think it's around September 2025, just for the stadium to be built. So they'll obviously do it in phases. I think they'll do stadium, then they'll do 4G pitch and sports hall, and then cricket at last.
Which is great for the community.
Brilliant. So it's not over the line yet, but it's looking promising. So they're hoping for a sort of spade in the ground sort of July of this year.
Right, amazing.
So because you have to wait 16 weeks of planning. So around July time, hopefully, with a fair wind.
I'll try and overlay a few pictures because the plans look absolutely
it'd be incredible, And obviously, people have said about the Eagles thing, but their season's March to, I think it's September. So there's not that much of an overlap. Obviously, March and April, and then August, September. So
there's a few clubs do it. I mean, Wakefield, they've just gone into.
Wakefield do it. They do. Wigan have all done it in the past. Huddersfield do it, but. And obviously they won't be on this. It'll be a state-of-the-art pitch, pitch. So and we'll have full-time grounds and stuff. So it's not going to be cut up and all that. So it'll be great.
Lovely stuff. So you say it's about a mile up the road? I'm open to. I'll have a hop up there. There's nothing there at the moment.
Well, there is. There's an old Sheffield. There's the old Sheffield track. Well, it still is the Sheffield Transport Sports Club right in the middle. You'll see it. It looks a bit. It looks like it's shut down, but it's not. But you'll see if you go up on the roundabout. There's a huge sign on the corner. It says the home of football coming soon.
All right, I'll have a look at that.
Which has been up for about 3 years. The chairman says it's probably the best or the worst thing he's ever done. So obviously Evans always said, well, when is it coming then? And he did it as a bit more of a marketing thing. But
it's good to have them ambitions. And
of course, He did it more of a bit of a, one as a marketing to get people talking, but also just to get it in people's heads. You know what I mean? Get people behind you.
So watch this space, Sheffield FC. Big plans, absolute pleasure to talk to you, and thank you for your time.
Dave.
Groundsman, game's off today, is it?
Game is off. It's too hard, isn't it, Dave?
Well, I've just shifted the tap poorly. It's ice.
We're trying our best with covers.
Still got ice.
No, appreciate your time,
no worries, pal. Up the club.
So where better to finish this little vlog than on the site of the new stadium where it will be built. Fingers crossed they can get it over the line, but it's looking good and the plans are looking absolutely fantastic. Obviously an old sports club, but it was great to chat to the guys down at Sheffield FC and just learn about the history of the world's oldest football club. And I'll be keeping my eyes peeled that they do get it over the line, because like I said, that stadium looks absolutely fantastic. 5,000 capacity, obviously sharing it with the Sheffield Eagles, but it's back in Sheffield, out of the community, and the plans look absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for that. Like I say, a little bonus vlog from me. I'm hopping over to film a match day vlog, so thought I'd come down and just learn about Sheffield FC, which is the home of football, Sheffield, where it all began. If you enjoyed this vlog, please smash the like button, drop a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Remember, you become a member of the world's first football club. Doesn't matter who you support. You should always love your great-great-grandfather.